up from San Diego sky, chasing luck, got that twinkle in my eye. One-way ticket, got a plan so bold, gonna find my fortune in the Rockies hold. Leaving Nevada in those neon lights, hope for better luck at the Center City nights. From Cripple Creek to Blackhawks Call, gonna spin those slots and hit 'em all. Hit 'em all, Colorado, one bet down, 1,000 to go. Gotta finish this challenge before the mountains snow, from the plains to the peaks where the green lights glow. Hit 'em all, Colorado, win or lose, I'm in for the show. Luck don't wait and time moves slow when you're chasing winds down that old road. Hit 'em all, Colorado.
Alright, we're going to be going to the Wild Card next, and then the Bull Durham after that. Okay, this is the one place that you are allowed to smoke. They got special ordinance permission, and boy does it ever smell like it. Yow. I will not be in here for very long. I'll give you a courtesy look around. It's very, very small, but you know, the people who like to smoke, this is where they want to be. This is where they want to be. And that's it. Here is Ed and Shirley Cigar Bar. If you're ever wondering where it is, there it is. Go downstairs and you got your cigar bar. All right, I gotta find a machine to play real fast and then hightail it out of here because the smell is driving me crazy. Okay, we're playing a game called Water Dragons. I remember hearing about this game. I've never played it before, but you know, it is the time to experiment. So there's the $40. We're gonna do $1.50 a hit. We'll do a couple together. I guess the Water Dragon is the wild symbol. I think I wouldn't know. Yeah, it's the wild symbol. All right, if I get a bonus, I will come back to you. Well, Water Dragons has actually done pretty well all together. All thinking about it, I'm losing obviously, but I've been here for a while, and some excellent line hits. Just can't seem to catch that bonus, you know, which is what you need. But boy, I was getting some $12 line hits, and $9 line hits. You know, pretty nice. Okay, but we've only got 2 more spins to go. Unless here's another couple. It's another bit. No music to worry about here, that's one thing. 75 cents. Alright, so we can actually play 75 cents, I think. 50 cents. Yeah, we never did get a bonus. And 1 line, I think, maybe. And that's the end of that. Alright, we're out of here. Well, I won't be wearing this particular shirt for the rest of the trip. It's gonna smell like smoke. Wow. You know, the thing is, a lot of places in Vegas and wherever, they have smoking pretty much in most of the casinos. But the truth is that that is the only place in all of Black Hawk that allows smoking. So all of the smokers, they concentrate in there. Whew, that was rough. All right, so let's hit the Bull Durham. Oh, all right, so I guess I've had that song all this time. All right, so here it is. It's very small. Got a couple of rooms here. Not so surprising, and they're all as many machines as they can cram in here as they possibly can. Wouldn't blame them. If I owned the place, I would too. All right, if they have some lightning strikes, I might do that because I'm on quite a losing streak here. All right, let's take a look what we have here. All right, coming down here, then there's again, like all these places, there is a little cafe. There's your slot club, and kind of fun. there is an upstairs. I have no idea what goes on up there. Probably, maybe if there's table games, they're up there. But what I'm gonna play is, I'm gonna play some lightning strikes. Just a question of which one. Do I want to do the moon, tiki, or the bingo treasures? What do you think? What's got the highest, you know me, who's got the highest major? As if I'm going to win the major. But you know what? Gotta think of some way to play it. All right. We're really on a bad streak right now. Let's hope things pick up. So we're gonna play lightning strikes. You got my $40 in there, as is my usual 5-cent denomination. And let's hope we catch something nice. I need a lot of catching up to do. I need 3 of those dragons right there for the free play. All right, I'll be back if I catch a bonus or the free play. Well, the old lightning strikes once again is kind of hurting me a little bit. Let's see, I've got $11 left. Let's play them together. Maybe you watching along will bring me a little bit of luck. All right. Oh, look at the blockers. Look at the blockers. Come on, catch a little something for Papa. All right, some monks. Or not monks. Ooh! There we go. Man, I was down to $2. $2.85. All right. Can we get something? Now they're all small, but it's a win. So let's get something with some words. Come on, as my Vegas baby likes to say, give us some wordies. Wordies, baby. Oh, that's a nice one. These are all nickels. There we go. We're keeping them going. All right, keep it going. Not looking like we're going to get a word, but maybe we can go ahead and get the grand for $15,778. Change of music is always fun. We're going to get is going to be the top left-hand corner. Last shot. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we made us a little $10 profit. We're back in the black. All right, nice job. All right, let's move on to our next target, shall we? Well, I'm upstairs now at the Bull Durham, and it's it's a lot of machines. It's where their private offices are at, and it's just one floor with a lot of machines and a little TV. Not too much, but the ever popular help yourself to a Pepsi, and I will do just that. All right, I'm on Gregory Street right now, and if you take a look, the historic Gregory Street, and if you look, you can see the great houses up there. Can you see those? Yeah, look at that. Those are really nice. And this, the street has so much character. Really enjoy this kind of thing. They're all small shops. Certainly, one could characterize it as a tourist trap sort of thing. But I don't know why people have given the idea that the word tourist is some kind of a, some kind of a degrading word. But if you're a tourist, you're a tourist. And these are the kind of things that tourists like. Oh, look at here. We got a whole shop here dedicated to vape e-juice. What is e-juice? Cigar, tobacco, wraps. Yow. Okay. Hearts and Legends. Let's see. I have no clue what that is. That looks like it's a clothing shop of some type. They're open and the vape is upstairs. And as always the case, when I start talking, you know, a loud vehicle will go by. This place here is called Crooks Palace, and it's saloon. It says that it's Colorado's oldest saloon. Is that on the level? Who knows? Who cares? But it is nice and it's very beautiful. We can kind of take a look here. My guess is a very popular, drink spot and restaurant. Okay, let's go move. Our next casino that we're going to be going to is called Sasquatch. And we're going to go ahead and go over there right now. I would like to say our next victim is Sasquatch. But, you know, I've been the victim more than I care to admit. But as you'll see when I do the totals at the end of the clip, that things did not go my way today. Oh, I did catch a few. All right, so let's go ahead and give Sasquatch Casino a shot, shall we? All right, just to make me a little nervous as soon as I walk in, it's just an arcade. I hope this isn't another one of those things that we ran into at the Doc Holiday, but I see machines back there. And this is a very long block, so. All right, so if you're into arcade games, and I gotta admit, I enjoy the old pinball once in a while. Love a good pinball game. Used to play it out a lot when I was a kid. All right, she's winning some money. Love it when I watch people win money. One of my favorite things to do. All right, going down a few more stairs because this is on a hill. So they built this building to go up the hill. Very nice. A little sparse down here. I have to keep talking because Cher is over the loudspeaker, and I don't know if I'll have to put music over this or not. We'll find out once I get to the editing portion. Look at the size of this dollar boomer. Glad they have room for it at least. All right, let's go into this other room. Here we go. We're in I guess the bottom part. The end is near. All right, we got a grill menu. See what the grill menu is here? Let's take a look at this. All right, these prices seem to be in line with the other places that we have looked at. Much, much cheaper than Las Vegas or Laughlin for that matter. And still, you know, sometimes these little grills, their food is downright delicious because their chefs have been there for 50 years and they know how to make good food. All right, and you know, we can't call a place Sasquatch unless Sasquatch is here. Let's take a look. Oh, there he is. There he is, Sasquatch. All right, let's find a game to play, shall we? All right, now you want to really win some money? Rub the Sasquatch butt for good luck, and here it is. All right, we will not only rub it, we'll just rub it. All right, let's see if it works, shall we? Our game of choice in Sasquatch Casino is going to be the Lanterns Enchanted Palace. They look like they're ready to pop. We all know that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to play the 2-cent denom, and that was going to be $1.60 a hit. So we're going to hope that is good luck. Let me back this up just a little bit here, and let's see how we do, shall we? We'll do a couple together, of course. All right, nothing there. Here's another. And another. All right, hopefully I come back to you with a feature or a bonus. We are down to $10. 5 more spins, approximately. We need to catch something. We need a bit of a miracle. Oh, I wish I could rub the lamp myself. Because boy, I'm gonna need it fast. Oh, not even giving me a chance. No. All right, last spin. Oh, not very good. All right, that's the way it goes. On to the next one. All right, we're still at Sasquatch because upstairs, where it is, that there is some more slots. Oh, look at this blank wall. There you go. I know that's for great entertainment right there. All right, there's some more slots and there's a grill up here. All right. Can't tell you how much I love walking upstairs. At 74 years old, they're harder than they ever have been. But I'm glad I made it. All right, so here we go. Got some Buffalo Gold. Well, all of these are, well, there's a couple of new ones here. But, wow, nice big TV. Now, you wouldn't know it, but where it says pizzas, there is your restaurant. Doesn't that look inviting or what? Okay, let's move on, shall we? All right, now they're doing some construction. That's where the Bull Durham and the Smoky Wild and the Saratoga was. It's a really nice street. And they have an area here that you can sit down and relax, which is nice. All right, and then we are now going into the last one on this group downtown, and that is the Z Casino. I'm not getting a good view of it here, but because I don't want to go in the middle of the street. It's a busy street, but there it is, the Z Casino and its entrance. Let's entrance it, shall we? Right, coming on in. Oh, definitely. You don't have to worry about air conditioning in here because there is none. It's a little stale, to put it mildly, and it can be kind of nice if you don't want, you know, to be cold. But gosh, give me a little bit of air, please. All right, so hey, oh, look at this one here. I like this spiral staircase to the upstairs. How nice is this? The Bandito Cantina is up there. Maybe we're gonna have to take a little look-see up there. Yeah, that does look kind of inviting. Oh, look, and even more downstairs. We're talking triple-decker, folks. It's a triple-decker. The Z. All right, first let's stay on this middle one for a little while and see what they have to offer. Looks like quite a few of the oldies, and there's those rich little pigeons. I don't know how people play those pins. And you know, when these fortune, oh, there's some air blowing here. All right, and that's as good as they got when the air conditioner isn't working, but at least they have something. All right, your Lock and Link butts, and then here's some oldies. All right, let's take a look downstairs or upstairs, shall we? Okay, so here we are at the Z downstairs of the 3 levels, and this here's where they have their games, where I could choose to play the roulette on black, but I will not. There's another one, and you know, for good measure, because they're trying to talk me into it, there's another one. So lots of those. There's your self-serve drinks and a bar that is apparently closed for now. Oh, down here there's air conditioning. Ooh, nice. Well, I haven't chosen a game yet to play. I may wait till we get upstairs and see what's there. But, you know, things have not been going well. I need a win. I need a win. All right, we're going to take a look at the video poker games down here. See if we have anything that's worth playing. I highly doubt it, but, you know, it's worth checking it out. All right, so that's downstairs. We found there's, you know, we did find one good game, 9-6 with progressives on the double-double. So that was a pretty good game, but I don't really play double-double and been losing my shirt off on the poker, video poker, so, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man, I have never seen a baccarat machine. That's new. All right, we're about to go up 2 flights of these stairs. I'm going to tell you right now, right this minute, folks, Papa is getting his steps in today. All right, we're upstairs. I'm breathing heavily. We have some Dollar Storm, which might be the game I play. Unless, let me look at this Panda Express. Oh, it's only high limit. Oh, maybe all these are high limit. No. All right. We're moving around. Once again, we're still at the Z Casino in Blackhawk, and we're on the up floor, the top floor, and this is where the deli is at. And hope you're not hungry, because the deli is currently closed. Oh well, wasn't going to buy anything anyway. So I think I'm going to give that Dollar Storm. I think it's a mistake, but you know what? I'm so far down, I need somewhat of a miracle. So I'm going to play that Dollar Storm machine. And that's all there is up here on the 3rd floor. All right, I'll be back with you. All right, for those of you who like to see the menus, this is the Bandito Cantina menu. I'm sorry about that glare, but see if we can't. Oh, they have some shareables there, $6, $11 for quesadillas. That by itself is a heck of a good deal. Breakfast tacos. I can't say I don't hear a lot about breakfast tacos. Your smothered burrito. Oh, does that sound good or what? All right, carne asada. That's my baby. That's where I'm coming from. So now, let me ask you this. This is kind of questionable. If you have, oh, I see. One is enchiladas and one's tacos. I thought, same price? No. All right, your beverages. Of course, you go ahead and you just get the free ones. Take it in with you, and then you have additions. So you know what? Not a big menu, but certainly, if you're interested in some Bandito Cantina fare, this looks very reasonable. Here's your lightning strikes, and I know that, you know, this particular machine, this is a hard machine. You've got to catch something. Otherwise, it's not going to look too good. But we're going to play 25 lines at 25 cents, the good old $1.25 per bet. And you're going to play with us for the first few. And away we go. Another one. We need 6 of those Ole capes. There's one. And the bulls are wild. All right, I'll be back if and when I hit a bonus. All right, our lightning link, Corrida de Toros. Hey, how you like that? A little accent there. Okay, looks like it'd be promising, but no, I'm just down to $12, and I thought I'd do the last spins with you in a little hope that you will bring me a little bit of luck here, because I'm sure not getting it on my own. There's a little something. All right. Okay, we're hoping that we don't get a little strike with our Bon Jovi music in the background. All right, here we go. Come on. Minor. That would have been $750. $750. Ay. That's the tease, my friends. That is the tease. And we're We're down to 2 more spins. 2 more spins again. 2 more spins again. All right. Oh, I think we might get this one. It won't be a beep, beep, beep. Here we go. Winner, winner. Is it? Is it a winner? Oh, it's a little something, something. All right, all right. We get to play a little bit longer. That was $8.75. We get to play a little longer. You know, it'd be nice to get the bonus now. Okay. Following along, I hope. You can see at the bottom down there. All right, we're getting a little bit of play here. 1, 3, 3, 3. 1, nothing. Okay, last one. All right, here we go again. 75 cents. That could be a winner. That could be. Ding, ding, ding. Nope, it's not. All right, so a loser again. Moving on. A little close-up of that gazebo I showed you earlier. And going to look over here. They've got a nice little, they're called the Miner and His Burro. They do a really nice job with these statues. And let me bring that in just a little. All right. Now this is, you know, you can do a little scan there. That's the latest thing to do, is a scan. All right. Let's move around here. We have another statue. Not sure if all of you are interested in looking at statues, but you know, I'm here. Why not? It's pretty. I'm guessing that the vast majority of you are not going to ever be coming to Black Hawk, Colorado. All right, even though I encourage you to, because it is a very nice place. See how Terry's backing away? He's so camera shy. He just hates being on the camera. All right, I'm going to cheat and piss him off. All right, let's go. And here is the history. You can pause and read this. I'm not going to stay on it too long if you're interested. All right. All right, we are walking back towards the Horseshoe where we're staying, but I thought I'd take a moment and show you the majestic Ameristar. That is going to be one of the last casinos that we visit in Black Hawk. And you might remember, we're not done. We still have Cripple Creek to go to either tomorrow or the following day. We're not sure yet. We shall see. But B should be there next. All right, we are in the final casino in Black Hawk, and it is probably the grandest one. Maybe you could fight over the Monarch and the Ameristar, but the Ameristar, for my money, is by far the most luxurious hotel, and we'll take a look at a lot of it now. Let me move over. There's a lot of wings. There's a lot of levels. So let's just take our time a little bit, move around, see what you think. I love it. I love to watch people who are winning. You know, even though I don't win, I still get a lot of satisfaction about people winning. You know, I don't know if you're like me, because I watch a lot of these videos that people make of, you know, Las Vegas. I subscribe to quite a few of them. I go down that YouTube rabbit hole a lot with the Las Vegas people who do their YouTubes. But I don't know, do you find yourself, you know, when they get their bonuses, I find myself really cheering them on. I really want them to win. And I'm really anxious one of these days that one of them, you know, whether it be Matt, you know, Bridgers, or, you know, Vegas Baby, or she's take the window seat, or any of those people who I like to follow. I would just love one time for one of them to win the grand on one of these link machines. That would be so great. And I keep on hoping for it. And you know what I even hope for more? I hope that I win a grand one day. Just because it would be such a great feeling. And you know, I mean, the money is nice and all that stuff, but it's like one of those unreachable stars is to do that. All right, so I'm jabbering on here so that I don't get a strike from the music. But fortunately, the music's not too loud down here. Quite a few people. Now it's 4 o'clock, you know, in the afternoon, so there's quite a few people here. I just love the center bar here. My goodness, look at this. Isn't this amazing? The blues, the carpet. Boy, they did a nice job. I'm surprised there's not more tables and chairs around. A lot of space. A lot of space. All right, I'm gonna take a little walk upstairs and see what's on our next floor. As we approach, I see the poker waiting list. So their poker is going well, obviously. All right, so we're upstairs here, and this is, I don't know, is it a sports book? Yeah, this is their sports book. How nice is this? Look at oh my gosh. I'm gonna walk around here and show you the main TV. Look at that. Wow. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, let's move around here. You know, what I think about when I see all of these machines and all of these floors is that they keep track of all of these. That's done electronically, but you know, they have to remove the money of these machines, you know, to take it to the counting room, what have you. But do they do it every day, or do they do groups one day and another section another day, or you know, I no doubt they do it at, you know, 4 or 5 in the morning. But goodness, so many machines to keep track of. What a job that is. You know, what goes on behind the scenes in a casino is just fascinating, which is why I really enjoyed that program back in the days when the Green Valley, Green Valley Ranch, yeah. And they had that program called Casino, and it was just everybody, you know, you got to know the casino manager and the beverage manager and all of their ups and downs, but you got to really get a little peek into what goes on behind the scenes in these big casinos. So, you know, kind of missed that. All right, now right back, I've kind of made a little circle. This is where we walked in. All right, I've got to play a game too. I would like to play Little Shop of Horrors, but that one is not ready to pop at all. And I don't see any of the majors here. Oh, there's one for $900. All right, I've got my machine. The old American Moon. I haven't played this one yet this trip, so let's take a look. All right, here we go. The Autumn Moon, as usual, the 5-cent denomination. We have our $40 in there. Let's hope for something good. It's been a rough day, and gambling wise, let's see how we can do here. We'll do the first few together as we always do. All right, I'll be back if I can get a feature or a bonus. Well, it did not take very long at all. We still have $35, so we're gonna make a little profit. Now, come on, baby, give me one of those. That would be nice, a little wordy ball. Let's get it. Okay, they're all small right now. Well, the 100's pretty nice. All right. See, a miner is in the mix back there. Oh, looky there. Isn't that sweet? That's a $250 ball. Look at that. Oh, I saw another one back there. Can't believe they give me two of them. All right, there's a good one. All right, we have the famous change of music here. Can we get the last change of music? All right, we did not, but here comes the good news. That, by any measure, is a nice win on a $1.25 bet. That is a great hit and good timing. All right.
Woke up in the mountains, a gambler's delight. The slots were ringing all through the night. The dealers were friendly, the games were hot. Played as best I could, gave it all I got. Goodbye, Black Hawk, it's time to go. The neon lights are starting to glow. The tokens are all cashed and the jackpot's won. Thank you for the fun, what a run. Hit 'em all, Colorado, what a run.